Hello there. Namo Namaha, Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to session 15 of Causes of Suffering and Ways to Overcome Them. We'll see Sutra number 30, chapter 2. Ahimsa Satya Asteya Brahmacharya Aparigrahaha Yamaha. He is defining what is Yama. Yama means non-violence, telling truth only, not telling lies, not stealing, then celibacy, and not desiring for somebody else's belonging. These are all yamas. So, Patanjali, the 8 limbs are arranged in such a way, the first mentioned one is more important than the later mentioned one. So, yama is more important than niyama, and the niyama is more important than asana pranayama, that way. Means you have to acquire mastery in the first one so that it will derive the maximum benefit in the subsequent one. If you want to derive the maximum benefit of pranayama, you should have achieved a mastery in asana. If you want to get the benefit of dharana, you have to achieve mastery in pranayama. That way it goes. And within the limb also, here the yama, there are 5 constituents. They say that ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. Ahimsa takes a precedence. Ahimsa is very important. When there is a conflict and dilemma, which one to follow, the first one mentioned is to be followed strictly. So ahimsa should be followed at any cost. It should not be compromised. Other things can be compromised, but ahimsa cannot be compromised. So what is ahimsa? We have seen non-violence. Satya means telling truth. You should not tell lie. Asteya means you should not steal. Brahmacharya means civil celibacy, and aparigraha means not desiring for others' belonging. Okay. Then second sutra, 31 sutra, Jati Desha Kala Samaya Anavichinnaha Sarvabhaumaha Mahavratam. He is talking about these yamas. These yamas are universally applicable. They are great vows. You cannot compromise them at all. You have to take them seriously. And they cannot be limited by a particular place, time, or circumstances. Jati. Just because you are born in a particular family, particular class of family, I will do some ahimsa, or I will do this, I will tell lie. You cannot do that. Just because you are born in a fisherman family, you cannot do violence to fishes. You cannot do that. You cannot catch fish and eat them. No. That is not acceptable. Just because you are born in a particular family or in a particular place. Oh, only in temple pond I will not catch fish. Other places, no. And samaya, for yajna, some sacrifices, I will sacrifice the animal. No. It is universally applicable. It cannot be compromised on with respect to time, place, and circumstances. They are all great vows, he says that. The next sutra is 32. Shaucha, Santosha, Tapaka, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhanani, Niyamaha. Secondly, it defines Niyama. What are the Niyama? He says Shaucha, purity of mind, words, and physical purity. Santosha, contentment, and Tapaka, discipline, forbearance, Titiksha, the dualities, you should be able to bear with the dualities. And Swadhyaya, studying about your true self under a living competent guru. Ishvara Pranidhana, dedication to God. Here Tapaka, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana, we already saw in the first sutra of the second chapter when we are defining Kriya Yoga. So Shaucha is the mental purity. And Santosha is contentment. Contentment is there, then you will be happy. You will be in a Santosha state. In Bhagavad Gita also that Krishna says that Kamayesha Krodayesha Rajoguna Udbhavaha Mahashano Mahapapma Vidhi Yenam Iha Vairitam. In this material world, if your desire is desire and the krodha, there is no difference. If the desire is not fulfilled, it takes into a different name and form. That is krodha. They will eat you out raw, and they are very sinful. Arjuna, be careful. He says that. The next verse in Bhagavad Gita, he says that Dhumena avriyate Vannina yata adarshaha balena cha yata ulbena avrtaha garbaha tata tena idam avrtam. Like the smoke covers the fire and the impurities cover the mirror, and this embryo is concealed by the womb, the knowledge is covered by desires. So you have to be very careful. In the next verse, the 339, he says that avrutam jnanam yetena jnaninaha nitya vairina kamarupena kaunteya dushpurena anilena cha. So the knowledge of even most discerning people gets covered by this perpetual enemy. What is the perpetual enemy? The insatiable desire. That is a perpetual enemy which is never satisfied, and it burns the person like a fire. He says that. So tapas means the ability to tolerate the opposites, opposite pair, duality in life. That is sukha, dukkha, heat and cold, everything. Swadhyaya, we have seen that studying about our own nature under the guidance of Ishvara Pranidhanam. Patanjali says that in chapter 2 it is compulsory. In chapter 1 he mentioned it as optional. Here he says that it's compulsory. So in chapter 2, that is Sutra 45, he says that Samadhi Siddhihi Ishvara Pranidhanat. By having this Ishvara Pranidhanam, one can attain Samadhi. But in chapter 1, he says that Ishvara Pranidhanat va. To get Samadhi, to attain Samadhi, Ishvara Pranidhanam can be used as an option. Then next sutra, that is 35, Ahimsa Pradishtayam Tat Sannidau Vairatyagaha. If you abide in Ahimsa, if you follow non-violence, what are the benefits? The benefits is there won't be any enmity. You will not have any enemy. Even in front of you, snake and mongoose, rat and cat, they will be very friendly. Naturally they are enemies, but in front of a person who was established in Ahimsa, they will also become very friendly. In Sringeri, that the river, the Tunga river, the bed of Tunga river, there is a statue, okay, of frog and snake together. The frog is pregnant, but the snake is taking care and protecting the frog from the rain with his hood. I am sure it is possible only because there might have lived a sannyasi or a guru or a Swamiji who is established in Ahimsa. Otherwise it would not be possible. You can go to a Swamiji and when you in front of him, in his presence, in his sannidhi, you will feel calm, all your ill feeling and some enemy in your mind, they will all go away. That is the power of Ahimsa. Okay. And Jain community is very much particular about this limbs mentioned by Patanjali. Then 236, Satya Pradishtayam Kriyapala Ashrayatvam. When you abide in truthfulness, then whatever the action you do, it will get immediate results, good results. Because telling truth means you will do only good actions. The good action will bring positive results only because they are good, right? Then 37 is saying that Asteya Pradishtayam Sarvaratnopasthanam. When you don't steal others' things, other belongings, then what happens? You will be blessed with all jewels. The jewels need not be only valuable things, it could be good people also, valuable people also. See, we are all together, the all valuable people. Satsangotam is possible because we are practicing Asteya, right? That shows that we are practicing Asteya. Then Brahmacharya Pradishtayam Viralabhaha. If celibacy is followed, maintained, then what happens? You gain energy, bodily, physically and mental energy. And for sharing your knowledge, especially the scriptural knowledge, you need a lot of energy. Because you need to remember so many things, and the flow has to be very important. And according to the preparedness of the student, you have to change tailor-make your teaching. That needs a lot of energy. That means a lot of concentration means energy, right? So that is celibacy is very important. Okay, even Ayurveda, they say that the celibacy is very important because the ojas is there. When you maintain the celibacy, that becomes that sapta dhatu, it becomes the base. For a good physical and mental health, celibacy is very important. Then aparigraha stairye janma kadanta sambodha. If you don't desire for others belonging, okay, if you don't long for others belonging, then what happened? You will know the circumstances of your past birth, present birth, and future birth. That knowledge you will attain. So these are all the benefits of yama. Now, next session we will see the benefits of niyama. Thank you very much for this opportunity.